Hi guys, and welcome to another unboxing video, and today I will be unboxing the Motion Boom, or the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom. And this was about time that I got this speaker. Got it on Black Friday as well, got it for a really good price. It depends on where you're from, but I got it for around 80 euros, I believe. Something around that area. And yeah, let's start going in. This is... First of all, this is this is supposed to be a speaker with really good price for what you get. Just as the same with the Anker Soundcore Motion Plus. Also good price for what you get. Yeah, or good stuff, or yeah, good for the price, I guess. And their category, whatever. This is a 1.5 kilogram speaker, I believe, and this is 1 kilogram. And they're both playing really good and even performing as speakers twice as pricey, or yeah, so on and so forth. Okay, and here we have, let's start going over the features, I guess. It has bass up, IQ charging. It's basically a smart charging technology that Anker, the company that's behind Soundcore, is making. It's quite fast. Bluetooth, 24 hours playtime, depends how loud you play the speaker. IP7, and this does also float, and a customizable EQ, and that's lovely. Because when you use the customizable EQ in the Anker app on the Motion Plus, it gets to an entirely different level. 20 million. It's kind of funny because on the Motion Plus it says 10 million. So how about that? How about that? More customers, more money. Okay, powerful stereo sound, customizable power, IQ charging, titanium drivers, interesting. 40 kilohertz doesn't mean anything, actually, because we can't hear that far in the spectrum, so it doesn't mean shit. Fully waterproof, blah blah blah. USB-C charging, that's nice, but it doesn't have an aux, and that's that might be a deal breaker for some people, and why you should consider the Anker Soundcore Motion Plus instead of the Motion Boom. So that's something. That's one thing I don't like with the speaker, is the aux, because I use aux time from time when I use it for if I game, for example, on my PC. I never use Bluetooth because there's noticeable delay, and that's awful. So aux, having that is really nice, and the sound quality gets better overall, I would say. But for most people, Bluetooth will be fine, and that's the same for me. If I'm using the speaker, I mean, it's an outdoor speaker, right? You don't use it for, let's say, gaming and so on and so forth. There doesn't seem to be any openings on this plastic bag right here, and Anker has gone for this style. With the plastic bag and no tape, and I feel like that's quite nice because it's much easier to just rip the plastic open like this instead. But it might be worse for the climate, I guess, instead of a human having to struggle with some tape for like a minute. But this is certainly, the easy factor goes up by quite a bit when you have it like this. And I wanted to do like a sound comparison, but I want to drag this review out a little bit, so I'm gonna do that in another video and probably compare it to another speaker and get my opinions later. Actually, quite nice packaging. I like especially the color setting. I think it's rather nice, not like a ocean blue or navy blue or whatever you want to see here on the top, and then regular solid blue color there on with the logo and whatnot. But nice packaging overall, I'd say. Ooh, interesting. How do we sound? As you get with every Anker product, I believe. And here we have USB-C cable. A little bit longer actually than you usually get, hopefully. And here's the main deal. And the thing is, I struggle to like I looked at a couple of pictures and I struggled to realize how fucking big this thing is. And you think like 1.5 kilo, it's not that big, but it's actually quite big. And you get cardboard, like, yeah, cardboard. This is nice. This is not colored cardboard like you get with the Extreme 3. So even though the Extreme 3 is a little bit better with the, you get a little nicer presentation and whatnot. And they switched to cardboard instead of plastic foam. They actually outdid a little bit the JBL company when they added this non-colored. But use plastic here. Aye, step up your game. No, but it makes it easier. Okay. The only thing with the speaker that I kind of feel a little bit frustrating about, as well as the aux, is that it doesn't look too pretty. But then again, I've only seen it in pictures. I've never seen it in real life. And there is a huge difference between that. I've realized that. Especially with the Extreme 3, you think when you see it in the pictures, it's pretty ugly. But then when you see it in real person, it actually looks pretty damn decent. Damn, it had some weight. Had more weight than I thought. Many people thought it was like kind of shallow, whatnot. I guess it's kind of shallow. It's not too heavy for the size, but still, it's a piece, you could say. I mean, this is more compact, you could say, more dense speaker, the Motion Plus. But this titanium drivers, as you can see there, got a smell. Not too much, not too much. It's gonna smell cardboard. The passive radiators, and this is a 2-speaker setup. You got one there and one there, 2 woofers, titanium woofers, and then 2 passive radiators. And here at the back we have the USB-C charging. There we have, and actually USB-A out as well. But I've said this before and I'll say it again. Don't use this as a power bank. You just prolong. You just diminish the battery life, and you get a longer lasting speaker by not doing it. Here we have the bass up function, Bluetooth, lower volume, play pause, louder, or whatever you want to say it, power up, and true wireless stereo. So you can pair it up to another speaker, which I also will do in another video, because I bought 2, of course, gotta have the 2. That's something I would recommend as well, because I know how much it opens up the sound, and yes, sounds better. You also get a rubberized texture here. I didn't know that, but you get a rubberized texture with the logo on top. I think there's nothing there at the bottom, but nice handle generally. But aesthetically, I still think the Motion Plus wins out, right? Yeah, it does. That plastic here on the sides doesn't do it justice. It doesn't look that nice. Not gonna lie. But that's why, mainly not why most people buy speakers, or actually that might actually be the reason. But the reason why I buy speakers is because they have a lot of features, waterproof for example, and sound really good. And this is something I hopefully the Motion Boom will make it happen. And I am really curious how this sounds now to an EQ'd Extreme 3, because I updated mine with the new equalizer. And it would be really cool to make a sound comparison with those speakers now. And so thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you was entertained, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.